Hello and welcome back to the YouTube channel starring who else but me. And I'm just going to start by doing that whole like, subscribe, share if you give a shit, because I've got to get out of the way. I hate doing it, but apparently it's what proper YouTubers do. I'm definitely not a proper YouTuber, but anyway. So today's video is all about that thing that is up there, which is my vision board. Now if you're thinking, God, this background looks very boring for you, Lucy, it's because today I've literally moved the sofa bed that you can see there so that my little squidge Jazzy, yeah, so she can have somewhere really cute to sit when I'm working. And also, I just think it looks really cute. I'm going to get something really cute on that wall. But yeah, this is all about my vision board, which is up there. So the first thing, I'm going to sit down. The first thing I want to say about vision boards is I used to be so against them. I used to think they were hippie, a bit weird. I just didn't see a point. I was like, if you want something, go out and get it. However, what I've not realised is I've pretty much been vision boarding for the last few years when it comes to work, because on that side that you can't see, I've got a big ass whiteboard, and every single month what I do on there is I write my intentions, my goals for the month around what I want to do from a business growth perspective, things I want to implement in the month, things I want to change, develop. And the thing is, since doing that, it's always happened. So I've like vision boarded without realising, and what I wanted to create was a vision board for how I want my goddamn life to look going in 2024, because the back end of 2023 has been so, how do I describe this? It's been very transformative for me, should I say, with getting my period back, moving away from bodybuilding. So I really want 2024 to look very different for me. So on that agenda, let me get my vision board down. I don't want to break it. And tell you everything that I really want to achieve for myself in 2024. So if we start just here, now these are two things, I don't know how well you can see them with this lighting. Basically, this is from a textbook that that lighting's better now, isn't it? I don't look quite as pale. It's from a textbook that my nana wrote years ago, and it just says, "To Lucy with love and kisses from Nana," because she gave me a copy, and I keep that because my nana passed away a few years ago, and it's just a very special thing to have. And I honestly cannot remember who bought me this. I think it might have been Laura, actually. It's just a little thing that says never forget the difference you make. And the reason that I've got this little ornament thing on here is because with running your own business, you can get very caught up in like things like, you know, watching your revenue go up and down. And I never got into this job, and I don't do this job for money. I want money to pay my bills, of course I do. Who doesn't? I do it to make a difference, and I want that there because I want me in 2024 to be so focused on impact and the difference that I do make to people's lives, and get far caught up less in what other people are doing, what I should be doing, you know, revenue, all that sort of flashy things. I just want to be very, very impact focused and not let that part of me go, because I've noticed it go up and down a little bit in 2023, and I don't want to fall into that trap. So the next thing you will see it here and down there as well, is just some beautiful pictures of nature that I found. This one's from Malham, which is one of my absolute favourite places in the world. It's in North Yorkshire, it's amazing. And the reason for that is I want to get myself out in nature more. I want to just go and be in nature more. I freaking love it. And I want to go and take Jazzy to like little nature places that you can take your dogs, like little huts in the forest and stuff. I really want to do that because it's a very powerful thing for me. I love being out in nature, and I don't get out enough. So I really want to make it a priority that next year I spend more time on long walks out in nature. The next thing on here is you'll see this little neon sign that says sold out. Now the reason that I've put that out there is because with us starting Elevate, which is our group coaching program in New Year, we're going to run that multiple times, and an absolute dream of mine would to be able to make that much impact to people's lives that we sell out a launch and we're like, we can't actually supply and demand, you know, help as many people as we want to help in a way. You know, I really want to set my targets really big because, like I said, my goal has always been to help as many people as I possibly can. And if we could, you know, sell out a group coaching program and be able to actually do that, that would be incredible. This guy here, so this is obviously the chakras, the meditation. I used to be really into my spiritual side and connect with it and meditate. And when I was doing that, I felt so zen with life. and I've completely been honest, just let that go. So I really want to get back in touch with my spiritual side, practice more gratitude, practice more meditation, more journaling. Speaking of journals, we have created our own journals and they are the best. And if you want one, you can get them on Amazon, just saying. I will link, I'll put it down there. I will link that in the description thing. It's also why I've got a little quote that says, I'm open to the flow of great abundance in all areas of my life, because I want to just keep reminding myself that, you know, everything is in abundance, and just get rid of this scarcity, horrendous mindset that it just causes worry and anxiety and panic in me for no reason. The next thing you will see is this wellness wheel. And this is something I actually go through with my clients a lot. And the idea of this wellness wheel is that when we think of like health, we think of, you know, our physical health. So, you know, like going to the gym and exercising, but our health is so much more. And one thing that bodybuilding did for me was take away from many of those other elements of my health, such as spiritual, social, lots of elements of that. And I want to make sure that I'm really equally filling up into every single cup this year. So I am, you know, connecting with nature more, seeing friends more. There's more to me than going to the gym, and I really want that to be a very important part of me and my identity going into 2024. Next thing you'll see, this I got in Disneyland Paris. It's a little postcard that we got in our hotel, and then you will also see Disney World on there as well. Disney World Florida is a very big thing that I'm throwing out into the universe. I mean, if I can get myself there next year, amazing, but I would very much like to do more Disney related things. Like, I'd love to get myself back to Disneyland Paris if I can. I really want to go and see some Disney shows and just like really do Disney this year. Then we have this aeroplane, and the reason I didn't put anywhere specific is I don't really know where I want to go traveling. Like, I just know I want to get out of this country and go and actually explore, because I can, you know? I've definitely not made the most of this online coaching life. I'm such a creature of habit. Like, I don't want to break routine. I don't want to break routine. I'm a creature of habit. I don't want to break routine. But I do want to break routine. I want to go and see the world and take my job with me, because that would be pretty cool. Like doing a check-in, like I'm doing this check-in, there's the big something in the background, I don't know. Like I was gonna say Eiffel Tower, but I've been to Paris, so you know, something else. Next thing is just this little thing, if you can see it. And it's just like a progress. Now the reason I put this on there is because, like I said, I'm not money driven, so I don't want to put like, I want to earn X amount of much money a month, because that doesn't really energize me. But what I know is with my business, I want it to freaking grow. I want to create more impact, hence selling out of the group programs. I want to reach more people. I want my Instagram to grow. I'm not saying I want hundreds and thousands and millions of followers, but I want more. I want more people to learn from me. I want to just get myself freaking out there this year. And I'm going to say that because I know I can make a difference to people's lives, and I want people to know that. So it's something that I want to do this year. So I am going to be looking into, you know, ways to do that. And then what we've got is the menstrual cycle one, quite an obvious one. The reason being is that I want my menstrual cycle to come back and be regular this year. It has actually come back, if you didn't know. Obviously in my last video I was talking about what I'm doing to get it back. I'm on a freaking period on Christmas Day. How cool is that? So yeah, I just want healthy menstrual cycle this year. The last thing pretty much is I've just put some little home decor things like here and here, because I just want to really make this house like super mega cozy. Obviously it's rented, so I'm quite limited, and I'm not going to put money into things that like carpets and stuff. Like the carpets in here are horrendous. You probably see the videos. I'm not putting money into that because it's not my place, so I'm not going to do that. So I just want to make it much more cozy, hence part of just decorating it, just making it like the most cool place to be, because I spend my life here, you know. And then the final thing, which has fallen off, it was this, which is Leanne got me for Christmas, and it's one of the Powerpuff Girls, because me, Leanne and Laura joke that we are the Powerpuff Girls, because we kind of are, we all look like them. And the reason that I put this on here is because teamwork is something that is very important to me, hence why I've got coaches, and I don't do this on my own when I couldn't do it on my own, but it's very important that we have that group environment. And whether or not this is a symbol of me growing the team further, so we have more coaches or more people helping me out behind the scenes, I actually don't know at this moment in time, but what I know is I just want a solid team. I don't want it to be, I never have said that I'm the boss and everyone works beneath me. When I'm talking about Laura and Leanne and everyone else, I say they work with me, not for me, because I don't have people working for me. They work with me and I lead. And that is the mentality I like to take within my business. And I just always want to have this here as a bit of a symbol of, it is a team, it's not a dictatorship. I'm not gonna be a bitchy boss because that's not me. And maybe, who knows? We'll expand, but we'll have to think of something else, maybe the Teletubbies or something, I don't know, because we can't be these if we have a 4th, 5th, 6th, 10th, 11th, 1200th member. But that thumbnail is Lucy's vision board in full for now. You know, I might take things off, I might add things, but this is what my life wants to look like in 2024. So if you haven't done a vision board, I really would, if you've been inspired. But I hope you've enjoyed this, I hope you've been interested, and I'd actually be really interested to hear about some of the things you want to do in 2024, so comment them below. And of course, have yourself a nice day, have yourself a lovely new year, and let's make 2024 freaking epic.